Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Tacoimposters for October 27th, 2022. Good Lord, it's almost... I hate this, how time flies. But well, you gotta, time flies, but, whatever, so. Right? I never know what to talk about, but I was watching a few things, listening to a few things, I don't know. Just different things, Luann show and different people talking about different things, and, they brought up the whole, because the new thing, YouTube's whole thing is well, now they're going to get rid of, not get rid of, but they're going to put, YouTube's going to put 4K content in Premium. So you have to have YouTube Premium to have 4K content, so behind YouTube Premium. Which, look, I don't think it's that bad, for two reasons. One, other people, Netflix does it like that, where you pay more for, 4K, and then, the adult sites do it, so, what, right? And then, if you take into consideration all the, the cost of, because the cost of hosting all that, because it is a significant jump in comparison from, 720, it's 720 to 1080 is a little bit, and then 1080 to 4K is woo! It's a giant leap, and so, because Linus made a video, and he's he didn't praise. He didn't say oh, this is a good thing, but he said he defended in the sense that well, yeah, it's going to cost a lot to do this, to host this. To host this. There's nothing you can do about it. It's going to cost a lot to host it, which is true. Which is 100%. Excuse me, hiccups now. 100% true, right? Oh no, hiccups. Dang it. 100% true. I'm not saying it's You're just getting mad because you've had it for so long, and now it's oh, you can't just take things away from it. Yeah, we can realize companies can realize when things are expensive and just not do it. You know what I mean? Or take something away and be well, now I have to pay for that because we realize it's really expensive. People don't understand that. I don't know. I think it's just this weird, the whole internet's free, or there was a point in time where most of the things on the internet were free. So why am I now paying for something? It's that's what people think. It's this it's a why would I pay for it too? A little bit too. It's right? I don't know. I don't have a problem with it that way, because then they hiked up the price of YouTube Premium, and I'm well, I don't know. Maybe they realize, I don't know, but it's a significant jump. It's 30% more or something. It's wow, okay. That's not an insignificant amount of money for some people. But anyway. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, they already got rid of all the, original programming on YouTube Red. Or, because that's the thing. I think they got rid of... YouTube Premium and YouTube Red were the same thing at one point. I'm not going crazy, right? They were the same thing at one point. Yes, right? Yes. I believe so. Anyway, yeah, they were the same thing. And then they had just YouTube Premium because they were YouTube Red's stupid. Or YouTube Red, yeah, because YouTube Red was YouTube Premium, right? Yeah, there was no YouTube Premium. I think, don't ask me, don't quote me on this, I don't 100% remember, but, so yeah, yeah, and then they got rid of all the shows because they realized, okay, nobody's watching the shows. No one's buying this and watching the shows. They probably had the analytics 100%. They probably kind of knew that. They're oh yeah, okay. Nobody's buying YouTube Red and watching the shows. So they just gave the option of just, okay, for all those people who want to just get rid of ads, because that's the main reason anybody gets YouTube Premium, There's that. I believe there's two things it can do useful. It's get rid of ads and let you watch YouTube out, close the app, do something else with nobody's buying it for that second reason. Nobody cares. I'm not saying nobody, but come on, don't give me that baloney. But anyway, yeah. So that's just that. I don't have. Look, I never bought YouTube Premium. There was things at one point where like, oh, I'd love to see what that was about, but now there's. Well, no, because now, okay, and then, so then they took that off, and then just made a thing where you could just have to pay for like a show. So it was YouTube Originals. So like they like separated it into. I mean, this is what I remember. I don't know all the details about it, what the real details were, but I saw it. Cause I saw it with Marquez Brownlee. It was the first person I saw, MKBHD, where he had his like YouTube, but then YouTube what do you call it? Originals for like his retro tech, right? Which fine, I don't have any problem with it. It's just the thing about it was like, why are some episodes free and some episodes not? Because it wasn't like there was just one. It was like 3 episodes that were. Or was it like 1 episode or 2 episodes fully? And then the other one had parts? I don't remember, but it was something like that. It was like, what? Okay, whatever. Then I saw some people have that. Where like, oh, I have a YouTube original series. We gotta pay for that, but not, I don't know. It's just bizarre in my opinion. To me, it was like, what? Okay. But I mean, and then I like thought about it. I'm like, oh, that makes way more sense. That makes way more, whoopsies. That makes way more sense than like, oopsies. Don't hit that. Sense than like doing the whole thing where you have to pay for the $10. I don't know how much they are. To be honest with you, they might be expensive. They might be not expensive. So I'm not saying it's like horrible, but or great. It's kind of just I don't really care. So do whatever. When I thought about it, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Better. I don't know. I guess that you don't feel like you're wasting $10. Be like, well, I'm watching none of these, but I will watch this one or that one. See, I don't know what the other ones were all about. Like, I did watch a bit of Rent Link's thing when it came free. Buddy System. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. I didn't really care much. I had like an indifferent opinion to it. I was like, I don't know if I like this. It's not horrible. I don't really care. It was also at the time when I was starting to like think, oh my god, Rent Link went from like good to I don't even know how to explain. I don't know. Just to me, they turned into this really weird. Like I don't like you anymore. When they made everything a freaking game, it was like, oh, okay, we're done. And I can tell when it happened. It was right as Link changed his hair. They changed the whole thing to be like, wow, now it's all a game. Everything's a game, man. Everything's a freaking game. It's like, oh my god, why? Why? You can't just have it anymore. Now it's like a game. I mean, hey, they're still going, so I don't know. Maybe they know it better than I do. But I just liked all the episodes when they just sat there and talked about random crap, or like looked up something, or like explained something, or like talked and like discussed something, and that was it. They did say we can't just have. I've said this multiple times, but we can't just have people, or we can't just talk about random things that happen in our day, or random things here and there, and pull out random what else. Like we're gonna run out of things. We're just gonna hit that wall of just I don't know what to talk about. You know, kind of like how I say that all the time. I don't know what to talk about for the next episode. I made a freaking channel on my Discord for topics, but nobody seems to care. Well, I don't have enough people in that Discord, honestly. It's not a very good Discord, to be honest. Well, me honest. It's like, more really honest, it's not a very good Discord. But, you know, hey. What were they going to say? Yeah, so. Anyway, yeah, so, I mean, there's a time when I didn't really care for them anymore. But, I mean, hey, what are you going to do? So. So, yeah, that's like YouTube stuff. I mean, look, I don't care. I understand why YouTube's doing it. It's just kind of because he was making the point of I don't know exactly how this all works, but something about bitrate and how the rate of the bits going in would be better. Like, if that was better, that would be what we like. What would be better? Because Linus, I'm talking about, in his video, was making the point of, like, okay, well, if you gave us better bit rate for 1080p video, that's what we actually want, you know. Anyway, so, yeah. So yeah. I mean, I don't blame them. They realize, oh God, it's going to take a lot of money. Because you said there's no cost-effective way of hosting anything, especially video content. So, which I mean is true. It's true. There is no cost-effective way of doing that. No. At least not as far as I know. So, yeah. So, and then Netflix, right? Talking about Netflix, and Netflix has that same thing where it's like, well, yeah, because you have to pay more for. Because I think I'm not 100% sure. I think when I got Netflix, or my mom got Netflix, it was there was a standard definition, a high definition, and a 4K. I might be wrong about that, so don't quote me on that, but I think so. And I mean, yeah, what are you gonna do, right? And then, yeah, they realized that, and there you go. Anyway, and now they want a tier that's like below. No, it's not below. I don't know what level it would be at. To be honest with like what with the quality, but it's supposed to be like a cheaper tier, but with ads. And I'm like, what? What are you? What? Nope, this is stupid. And then I realized, I'm like, oh, but well, two things. I realized, one, Amazon Prime already does that, and I watch things like Crackle. I mean, I'm in Canada. I use a VPN. So whoops, can't use Crackle, which is weird. Why do they stop letting me watch Crackle? I don't know, but anyway, things like Crackle or Tubi or they have ads, and they're like half decent streaming services. They're not great. Again, there was a video by Billiam talking about. I think I talked about this last episode. Free streaming services. So, like a review on free streaming services. No. If you want to know which ones are good and which ones are bad. Well, his opinion on them. Anyway, it's like I don't see a problem with it, but I think the problem is you're paying for ads, basically. But then it's like, yeah, but Amazon Prime does that already, and so, or added like some commercials, and it was like legit 2-3 minutes, like the same as you would get on TV, 2-3-4 minutes. I'm like, what the heck? It's not all the time. I don't think it's like after a video, before a video, or whatever. But I mean, and that you pay like. I don't know what they say it breaks down to, but you're still paying the $120 for Amazon Prime Video. I mean, yes, you're getting multiple things in Amazon. You know what the stupid thing is? With Prime, I'm going to look this up. I never actually looked this up. I think I thought about this and just didn't look at it, like get to the bottom of it. Do you get Amazon Music with Amazon Prime? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. Maybe you do. I don't think you get Amazon Photos, which is like, huh? You know? Let me look this up on my computer. Let me turn on the computer. But yeah, I don't know. Do you get Amazon Music with? I think it's literally just Amazon Prime, so you get shipping, free shipping, and Prime Video. I think that's it. Everything else is extra, I think. Unless there's another tier that I don't know about. You know what? I never like knew about. Anyway, don't go over there, please. You suck. So yeah, maybe I don't know. And like, you didn't have a cow about it. Nobody had like a big, huge, like freaking cow. Oh my god! I mean, yeah, people complained, but no, it was nothing. This is like weirdly like, or this is a weird like. I don't know how to feel about this. Do I like? I would pay less for a little bit of ad. And then I'm like, okay, so that was the first thing I thought. I'm like, well, Amazon Prime has that, right? But then I was like, wait a sec. For years, like absolute years, for decades, there were commercials on TV. They were just commercials on TV, right? And yeah, we didn't like them, but they were there, and we like tolerated them, right? And now we're just complaining. Well, what? You can't have ads, no commercials, stupid. It's like, but you tolerated them on. Well, no, I don't know. Because that's what my dad said. He's like, right? It was like, yeah, but we've done it like this for so long. Like, we lived decades with commercials on a computer. So like, what's, you know? On our TV. So like, why are we complaining now? Like, why we just magic like? It's because we've like done we've done that whole the internet should be free thing, or like we just get things, and now that we can't get things, it's like what? Especially this generation of kids where it's like they want everything handed them for free on a silver platter because it's possible to get it all free. So who the heck would I ever like? Why would I ever like pay for anything? And that like, well, it's kind of like whatever. I'm not saying I don't like. Well, I don't see what how the kids think. They're like, well, if it was free, why is it now just magically paid for? Like, that's the thing too. They have this like, I mean, no offense, a lot of them don't have a good idea, a good concept of like whatever of how things work, business and all that. But I'm not surprised that they like. I'm not, I don't blame them for thinking, wow, how can it, Also, because it's a multi-bajillion-dollar company, they're all like, what the heck? I mean, yes, sure, they lost a few, what do you call it? They lost some customers. Yeah, some, what would you call it? Some, customers, Netflix. But people are still like, oh, it's still a bajillion-dollar company, though. It's the same with, like, YouTube. It's like, why are you getting rid of something? It's freaking... It's like, what? Or like, why are you making us pay more? Why are you? It's like, you're a billion-dollar company. Who gives a shit? Talking about himself. I mean, yeah, I understand. You shouldn't like, but I don't blame the kids. I don't blame them. They have to kind of understand. Well, no, that's not how this all works. You can realize things are going to cost more money and be like, well, I have to hike the price up a little. Like, you walk in your grocery store and Tuesday or today it's one price. Something's one price, and 3 days from now it's hiked up $2, $3, $5. 50 cents. Dollar. Things fluctuate. You can change things. Ah, there you go. What do you get with Amazon Prime? So yeah, what do you get with Amazon Prime? like you get you write in what do you get with Amazon Prime, and then you don't have just an Amazon page that's like an FAQ. Top 10 benefits, okay? What from PC World? Top 10, okay? Free expended shipping, okay? Free expedited shipping, member sharing, Prime Video. Yeah, you get the grocery delivery. Oh, you get Grubhub. Okay, I didn't know that. Speaking of food delivery, Amazon Prime subscribers can now cash in on a free year to Grubhub. Oh, there's no deliveries. Service premium membership. It normally costs $10 per month, but it's lonesome. So this is a spectacular benefit through the okay. Prime. Oh yeah, the Prime Gaming. Yeah. Oh, you do get music. No, not interested in paying for streaming music. No need. Amazon Prime subscribers get access to a couple million songs plus millions of podcast episodes as part of the membership. For access to wider catalogs, you'll have to shill for an Amazon Music. Oh, what? That's stupid. Again, I could find maybe. Why some though? You get podcasts, and then like, I mean, yeah, a couple million songs, but like, no, the stupid thing is what? It'll be that stupid thing because my friend made a joke once. He made the thing. He goes, Netflix. You can find anything ever except the thing you're looking for. So I feel like that would be the same thing here. It would be like, also because I don't listen to the most mainstream things, I would have it and I'd be like, oh yeah, this is amazing. And then I look for a song and be like, what? That song's not here. What? Oh, come on. What? Ooh. Or I'd find like a new artist, like, oh, I'm releasing a song. It's on everything, and I'm like, oh, I have Prime. I don't have that song. What? Prime Reading? What? Feed your inner bookworm with the library of titles available through Prime Reading, which gives you unlimited access to several thousand ebooks, magazines, comics, and more. Oh, I didn't know that. Like that. I don't know where you do that, but yeah. And then prescription discount. In addition to getting 2-day delivery on purchases from Amazon Pharmacy. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's about your thing. Okay. So the best thing here is the reading. I mean, sure, I'll look and see what Amazon Prime Music maybe. So you kind of get Amazon Prime Music. Why don't you just get it? I don't know. And how much is an Ultimate? Is it like $10 or something? Probably. Interested in reading materials that can keep even. Yeah, you can keep even if Prime subscription lapses. Be sure to choose a free Kindle ebook from the. Whoa, where is it? So is that gonna let me? Let's just see, yo. Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at like here during October, choose 2 Kindle ebooks are done. Free from Prime membership. Free for Prime membership members. 2 books in October. Problem is, I don't read books fast enough or enough. Like, I'll just have these books and be like, what do I do with this? This is stupid. I have freaking Audible and I just never listen to the book. I just don't care. Also, I don't do enough things in life where I would just, like, listen to a book. You know? I just like, oh yeah, I listen to a book. It's not my kind of. I don't do a lot of menial tasks, I guess. Like, there's a lot of things where I gotta like think about something. Where it's like, okay, I don't know what's going on. I can't focus. I can't, So mundane menial tasks. So okay, so that's cool. Oh no. Okay, anyway, so yeah. I mean, maybe Amazon reads the thing. Is Amazon Reads basically just Kindle? The first reads, Amazon first reads, Prime Reading. Prime reading. There you go. Prime members can now read as much as they want from over 1,000 books, magazines, comics. Ooh, comics. Magazines. That might be cool. Magazines, I don't know. Because there's a magazine here that I was wanting to check out, but it's expensive. It's like expensive. It was Flypast, I think. And look, I had a few magazine subscriptions at one point in my life. Magazine / like newspapery. It was like it was hard to explain because it's a magazine, but in newspaper form. It was like, I don't know. You don't really subscribe to newspapers. I mean, you kind of do, because I know the Montreal Gazette is. And my dad had a big problem with it, where it's like, if I can't get my senior discount, he said, forget it, I don't care. And then he just goes somewhere like a hotel or a grocery store or some certain place that just have it. I'm like, and he kind of like, I think he was like, okay. And I think I asked him, like, why would you do that, though? It's like, eh. Now, the hotel I can understand because, if you stay at a hotel, you get, I don't know, the newspaper, right? But some places like grocery stores and stuff where it's like, track matter. No, sorry. So, yeah. Whatever. Anyway. But, yeah, it was a car magazine I had that was in the form of a, well, fine, it was a car newspaper. Old car newspaper. Anyway. So, yeah. Maybe they would have something there. I don't know. Nope. That is the full name. Is it not? Am I wrong here? I spelled it wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was. Anyway, so sorry. Look at something else. Sorry. But yeah, what was I just saying? Yeah, I mean, what was I just talking about? Oh, yeah, so yeah, maybe that would be a decent thing. I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. But I might look it up just to see what it's, if something like that's around. It was, and there was something stupid like 80 pounds or something a year. It was like, what? Which is really. It's like 100 something. Oh my god, it's incredible. No, thank you. I was like, no, thank you. I'm not gonna buy that. Also because I don't care, and I didn't get like a preview. I don't know. Just to me, it was like, no, sorry. But I know. So yeah, I mean, look, I don't think either of those two places. Well, Netflix is like, well, because like, that's the thing. Okay, I looked into finding something to watch on Netflix. I was like, okay, yeah, whatever, can we watch it? And then like my dad was like, okay, look, let's see what's on Netflix because we have Netflix. What are we paying for? Let's see what we got. What do we have? And it's like, what is any of this garbage? He's like, what is any of this? Because he went to TV shows and he went to just look through them. He's like, what is this trash? There was like one section of a few things. Maybe like 5 or something. And then like there was like literally like 100. And he was like, "What the hell is any of this? Like, legit, what is any of this?" Like 50 to 100. He was like, "What is any of this?" It's all garbage in the sense that like, and I think my mom kind of was like, "You just don't, like these things. You don't know they're garbage. I mean, they're just around. They're things, whatever, right?" And I was just like, yeah. I mean, I don't know what the heck any of this is either, but most of this is either, but I mean, I don't know. We didn't even go through movies. I was looking for one movie. The weird things where it's like, no, because you know what's weird? I was looking for the Alvin and the Chipmunks meets the werewolf, right? Meets a werewolf, meets Wolfman, meets a werewolf, whatever. And I looked, because I found a website, right, called Just Watch, and it tells you where things are shown. And so I was like, okay, well, where can I watch this? And it's like, you can watch the other one. You can watch Meets Frankenstein on Netflix, but you can't watch Meets the Werewolf. It's not. The only place you can get it is apparently through Cineplex, and it's like $5 or $6. You something $8, $10, something like that. I'm like, oh my god, no way. It's like, yeah, I know, it's crazy. Like, what? Why? I just don't get it, but whatever. Like, I was just baffled. Like, why is one on here and not the other? But like the shows here, is it some sort of like weird universal proprietary? Like, it's not like because it might have been. Where's the search bar in this? There's gotta be a. Oh, there. So yeah. Sorry, I was just like thinking of something, looking at something else. Sorry. So yeah, that was weird. I was like, what? Why? I was like, what? Why? I don't understand. Okay, let me see. Grow your nope. Yeah, I think it's how. Yeah, I think it's how. Anyway, so yeah. I mean, that was just weird to me. I was like, why? But why? I don't. What? Why? Let me see first read. I don't know. Kindle store. Okay, Kindle store. No, I'm not gonna look it up now. So yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy weird like that. So what? Okay. Anyway, no, I don't know what to talk about. But yeah, so there's that. Which I mean, so that's what's happening in like. It sounds like. I don't know if you can hear that, but it sounds like the static you get when you static when you get when you listen to a radio. If you people know freaking what a radio is, like if you listen to like a dialing in a radio. I like radios. I like radios a lot. They're cool. They're like because you can get like random information anywhere in the world. Connect to random places. I don't know. somebody made a video once, and it was like the dark web of radio. The dark web of radio. You know, it was like the audio dark web, the long shortwave radio. I don't know. No, anyway, sorry. I'm gonna stop doing that now. It's annoying. But yeah, so yeah. I mean, yeah. So like radio. I got like a scanner. I think it's technically like a police scanner kind of thing, but I pick up other things too, apparently. I never got it working properly because I didn't have a good antenna. I should probably look up how to make an antenna just to see if I can get an antenna working, but it's not really working. I got like really like faint glimpses of, I think, police. Not sure though. I know police scanners. I had police scanner apps at one point. You know, I got police scanner apps. Right? So. I didn't do that. I did not do that. Sorry, I'm. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so. Yeah, I mean, that's. Sorry, it's annoying. Yeah, so, I mean. Is it this one? Or is it that one? I don't know which one's which now. No, it's not this one. It must be that one then. No. Dang it. Okay, so. No. Dang. Sorry, I'm trying to do something here. So yeah, I don't know what to talk about now. So yeah. Things, you know, get explained. So that's just what happens. Also, I was trying to look for other, like, Halloween animation stuff. Because my stupid animation. I'm make an animation for Halloween and I don't know how to end it. I don't know how to end it. I'm sorry. I asked someone, like, oh, how do you, like, figure out an ending? And, like, well, you write the whole thing out through your storyboards first. And I'm like, makes sense. Because I'm not good at that. I'm just not good at planning anything like that. I just want to do it and wing it. And, like, whatever comes to mind. Right? But then it's like, well, then you have a problem there. I'm like, yeah, well, yeah, I guess you're right. So, I mean, I've also learned that I'm not very creative. No. The creativity does not flow through me, right? Like, some people creativity just flows right through them. It's fully, like, boom. It just flows straight through them. And other people, it takes a little bit of effort. And then other people, it's like, nothing. Like, I'm just in that, like, that's my problem, too. That's my thing. It's like, you could sit me in front of, you know, a piece of paper or whatever thing. It's like, you know, come up with whatever. Story for this, a creativity thing for that, a drawing or this, a paint, whatever. And I'll just sit there for, like, hours. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I'll probably eventually come up with something, but I think there is a difference between, like, just coming up with something and then coming up with something that's good, right? Coming up with some creative idea and then coming up with a creative idea that's actually good. Or not a ripoff of something else, or not a whatever. I'm sure everybody who had that at one point, yeah. Well, I didn't know what I was supposed to do here, so whatever, you know. I don't know. I feel like it was. But anyway. Sorry, yeah, reading something here, so. Yeah. Also, I've kind of realized I don't really care about video games. I don't. not really. Video games are great and all, but like, my friend said the same thing. He's like, I don't care. He'll play them with friends sometimes. Like, I'll play with friends sometimes, but I don't care for video games. Like, I don't want to sit and play video games. Even if he says he was like even when I find a video game that like I like I don't really care. Yeah. I'm like, I don't care. I'm kind of like that too. So I don't really, not really. I'm like coming to the conclusion that like, me, it's kind of this, I don't want to feel like I'm wasting my time. But I like video games. It's just, I don't care about them, if that makes any sense. You're like, I like video games, but I don't care about them. It's like, I don't really give a hoot. Right? Anyway. Like, there really has never been this, like, that game that blew me away, that was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. It's my favorite game ever. It's so good. It's amazing. I mean, yes, my favorite game is Ocarina of Time, but I don't know. I don't know even where I'm going with this, because it's like, I don't care about video games. Also, I don't do a lot of things where it's like, oh, I want to unwind with something like video games, or, you know? Something like that, you know? So, for me, it's like, well, whatever. Because a lot of people say that, like, once you do something for a job, or every day, or consistently, you start to hate it. It's like, yeah, well, of course. Or, you find out what you really like, or what you're really into, or what you really care about, when you do something for a living, and you don't hate it. Or you do something every day, or you do something consistently, and you don't hate it. Like, you find out what a job you love, or you're doing it, and you don't hate it. You do it every single day, hours and hours a day, and you don't hate it. Yeah. So. You know what I mean? So. I don't know. I'm just, Ugh. Anyway. Yeah, so. I haven't found that yet. I haven't done that thing that's like, oh, this is amazing. I do it every day, and I love it. Every single day, all day, every day. It's amazing. I love it. It's fantastic. No, I haven't found that yet. This is 45 minutes. Wow. It's just whatevering the whole thing. So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey. What are you going to do, right? But anyway. I know everybody can't have that opportunity to be like, oh, let me just try a bunch of things, and, oh, I love this, so there you go. And I found the thing I like doing, and I'll do everything. No. Some people don't have that opportunity, but I'm just saying, if you can, I would recommend doing that. Like, do a bunch of things, figure out and then find out what you like, Because, look, let me be honest here. Um, uh, Something you're good at, you're not necessarily going to like to do. But you're good at it. Yeah, but I don't like it, necessarily. Something you like, even if you're not good at it, you're probably going to get good at it because you like it. Oh, I love doing this thing. I'm not very good at it, but I'm going to get good at it because I like it, and I'm going to enjoy. Probably. Most of the time. But not all of the time that you're good at something, you're going to like it or enjoy it. Which is why I feel like don't just go and see what you're good at. Go and see what you like also. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. Some philosophical, this is how you be happy with your jobs. I don't know. Anyway. So, I mean, hey. Yeah. So, um, yeah. I mean, I think it's gonna be it for now, guys. I got nothing much else to say. Um, if you want to get in touch with me again, questions, comments, concerns, I don't know, anything you want to say. There's the email, tacoimposters@gmail.com. There are the two Discords. Either one works. I don't care. I don't know why. I thought recently, I was like, why do I have both of these Discords? I don't Discord servers. I don't know what the point. Like, what's the difference? What's the point? What's the difference? Who cares? Why do I have two? And it's like, oh, I don't know. One's bigger than the other by like one or two people. Anyway, whatever. Yeah. So, and then there's, if you want to support me, there's a Patreon. It's patreon.com/wingwalk. Is that correct? Yes. Yes. No, wait. Wait. Yes. Yes. I'm thinking like there was something recently where it was a dash, and that's actually this podcast. It's Taco Imposters? Taco dash Imposters, not one word. Or it's not a space. Because that's weird. It's probably that weird thing like Instagram handles where you can't have spaces. So you have underscores to make spaces. Probably like you can't have a space. So you have to have like a dash to simulate a space, you know? Anyway. I don't know how that exactly, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, that, whatever. Yeah, so, I mean, I think that's going to be it for now, guys. So adios, mi amigos.